Hi, I'm Talia and this is my question for media evaluation. Who would your target audience be for your product? Our target audience was originally aimed at like 18 plus, however we lowered it to 15 because we felt like the message behind our thriller product it related more to the younger generations, so it was more successful, and it meant we had a bigger target audience. So it meant that we didn't just have plus 18, but we had the younger as well. We did take it down to a 12 because of some of the scenes in it. We felt it wasn't really suitable, but we did speak to the older generations, like our parents and whatever, and they did agree that it would be interesting for them as well. It would be successful. From research, we found that the most popular thriller video for teenagers was horror. So our horror/psychological was really successful because we feel like it'll, not only has it got the horror aspect, but it's also got the psychological aspect where she's like hearing things, seeing things, and it's like it's a lot more realistic than other horror films when they're not something that you can relate to yourself. You've never been in that kind of situation, whereas this is more personal. You can connect with the character. You can feel like, oh, that could have been me. I could have been on the park. I could have been in a wood. And About the Wood, we'd use that location because we felt like it's been so successful in other films that it would be in ours. Like, we didn't want to use a location and think like, oh, it really doesn't work. So we felt like if we went with the traditional wood being dangerous, we felt like that would work really well. One shot I personally really like is the shot that Eleanor is the shot where Eleanor declines the phone call, and I feel that works well because it's like showing a message that if she was to answer the phone, Talia would have been okay. Seems weird saying my name, but yeah, like I would have been okay if Eleanor had answered the phone the first time. I could have told her what's happened. Obviously, the second time I get my phone stolen, so it's sort of portraying the message of answer your phone no matter what happens, be there for each other. You don't know what danger they're in, she should have answered the phone. And the fact that we've used technology is like really symbolic towards the generation of the younger people, because it's them that's more into the phones, it's them that needs to see this message, whereas older people, they're probably a lot more capable of looking after themselves, not necessarily needing the technology that's there, but obviously we're portraying that message. We also use two 16-year-old girls, which the girls is obviously stereotypically like they can't look after themselves or whatever, and boys are a lot tougher, but we use the girls because it does just show that the target audience of being young, like teenagers, the teenagers would be able to relate. They could say like, oh, like, I know how that character's feeling, I know how that argument's caused, like with the phone and whatever. And they could be walking home, they could have just had an argument, not only with the friend like in ours, but it could be with the boyfriend, it could be with the parents. They've just gone out for a walk, something happens to them. It's just so easy it's just something that had happened to anyone. It's not something that you can't relate to. I think that is all of my evaluation.